Yeah, hello. Good evening, everyone. I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit. That should be good, I think. Just like that. Super quiet? What do you mean super quiet? Turn your stream up. What do you mean I'm quiet? Is this better? Am I audible now? I better be. This is the loudest I go. That's unhealthy, Rosarius. But I appreciate the sentiment. Anyway, hi. It's April, well, it's not April Fool's here yet. It's like 2 hours away, but like... It's April Fool's in Limbus Company land, aka Korea. Why is your subscriber so freaky? Ah, that's just Rosarius. He's like that. But yeah, we're gonna be experiencing the joys and thrills of April Fool's early, thanks to Limbus Company. I need to download an update. Whoops. I'll just do that real quick. There we go. Basically done. Easy. It's been a while since I last streamed. I've been on and off. Even though I said I would be streaming more often, but, you know. We'll get things back on track eventually. I'll get into something more consistent, and we'll all be happy for it, hopefully. Yeah, this is why I started from the main menu, because they like to throw you straight into the shenanigans when you log into the game, which I don't really know why. I really wish they didn't do that. I wish they just make it like a pop-up on the main menu or something. So that you're not just forced to do it when you log in, but, you know. That's just how they've done it for, like, several years now, so it's just, like, they're probably not going to change it. I must remain calm. Whatever happens, no matter what horror materializes before my eyes, I must hold steadfast. It's not a good fool if you have to opt into it, I suppose. Yeah, true. Because I am. I don't like how that sounded. Oh no! Oh no! I know what's happening. Oh. I know exactly what's happening. At a place where events that defy human understanding occur like everyday accidents. Uh-huh. So, kids. Why don't we try doing this one by one? Do you want to go first?
그건 말 안 하기로 쟤들이랑 약속했잖아. 너 일럼보야?
Gee, I wonder who that is.
일럼보 아니거든.
What has happened in the background? Like, are we at kindergarten or something? I don't really remember how my life choices landed me in this particular occupation, but... Hey, kids shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff, alright? We have to make this on all ages stream now. Right, I'm the principal of a kindergarten. Regardless of everything that's happening, and has happened, the only thing I know for real is that there will be... Oh, sorry, I'm not gonna do that. I'm in hell. Possibly. Probably. By all accounts, at least. After some time... Thank you for continuing that bit, chat. I appreciate it. According to the Sinnerlings... The Sinnerlings? According to the Sinnerlings recap, it seems that the gist of why they've been fighting is as follows. Sinnerlings? Is that even a real word? Well, anywho. When a teacher doubling as the kindergarten dietitian announced that she was going to hold a hands-on cooking class of the Sinnerlings, the three classrooms, cheery chickies, early elephants, and perky penguins, could not agree on the type of dish they wanted to cook, and started a war of sorts. While they managed to come to an agreement that recipes using bongi as the main ingredient made for the bestest and tastiest cuisine, the core of the conflict was that none of them could concur on just what kind of dish it was to be. Oh, the bongis are returning as well. One thing led to another, and it culminated in this ridiculous cooking contest between classrooms with the kindergarten dietitian presiding as the ultimate judge of flavor. Weird. This whole sequence of events feels oddly familiar. Yuri! Huh? Yuri! What are you doing here? Huh? And she got the drip. She got the nursery drip. Huh? The universe where Yuri is alive. Oh, it's been so long. Hell's Chicken Garden. That was unexpected. So, been a long time since we met this face. I like how Charon is just normal. Charon was just normal. Ah, Miss Yuri, Miss Charon.
12이나 되는 아이들이 전부 성향이 다르니까 혼자서 인솔하시기 힘드시겠네요.
Oh, I can't complain. It's not like I'm doing this all on my own, right? Especially with the two of you handling 2 classrooms each too.
하나는 밖에 싸돌아다녀. 카로는 걱정 안 해.
카론 선생님은 좀 방임주의시긴 하죠.
Yeah, you could. I mean, I think that's not just her teaching style. I think that's just how she lives as well. You know. I did see the Mirror Dungeon World Championships announcement. That is a thing I saw. At first, I thought they were actually being serious. Like, I completely forgot that. Even though I saw the April Fool's event announcement, I completely forgot that the other thing could also be part of the April Fool's. So I legitimately thought we were getting Limbus Company esports.
그리고 코끼리는 항상 조용해. 정신 사나운 다른 애들 아니야.
No, literally. Like, a free entry pass to Ham Ham Pang Pang sounds just legitimate. Dinner with the devs? I mean, everyone would want the second prize. You'd be having dinner with the Project Moon devs. Like, that should have been the main prize. That would have made it... Well, I guess that would have made it more believable as an April Fool's. Scarlet, hi! Hello. Thank you for zoning back in. And thank you for the sub. 37 months and a 25-month streak. You're crazy, girl. I appreciate your long-lasting support. Thank you very much. It was a dinner with Kim Ji-hoon and the devs. And yeah, and just the plushie. The plushie's third place. Everyone would just want the second place prize, because the first prize is kind of like whatever. Like, unless it was like a lifetime free entry pass, in which case that might be pretty good. Like, a lifetime free pass to Ham Ham Pang Pang sounds absolutely delightful. You just have to make the trip over. Wait, I need to talk to you two about something. Listen, the kids stirred up some more trouble today.
말썽이라뇨. 물론 생각했던 건 모두 다 함께 같은 요리를 만드는 것이긴 했지만
Yeah, you still have to reserve a table. Oh, I don't know, maybe they give you a VIP seat. Like, maybe they reserve one seat for the VIP. You're the special one. You're the chosen one.
여러 가지 요리를 해보는 것도 아이들에게 큰 공부가 될 테니까.
Every time you go to Ham Ham Pang Pang, you're treated as the executive manager. And they put a clock on your head. It's very jarring the first couple of times, but you get used to it. Miss Yuri. She's a bit different from how I remember her from my admittedly hazy memories. Ah, or was she always this passionate? To be fair, we only had one Kanto to get to know her, so we never know. Oh my god, they're adorable. Oh god, look at them. I like how Otis is still... It looks like she's still older than the others, considering there's clearly like an age difference between these two. Though she's still talking with the uwu voice. Oh my god, look at her little... Otis is strapped up. Yeah, look at her little, like, Nerf gunblade. That's crazy. That's so cute. Ryoshi looks just like her daughter. I know that's meant to be good luck, but I just read it as Gluck. Heh, Gluck. Glucking hell. Sorry, glucking heck. Can't say that around children. No, no, no. What the Gluck? Oh, I can't wait to see the rest of the Sinnerlings. Would it have been better as Sinnerlings or Sinnerlets? Sinlets. Sinnerlets. I don't know. Maybe Sinnerlings is the way to go. Oh my god. Oh, Roger's so tiny! Look how small she is! And she's got like a candy axe. That's cool. I don't know if it's meant to be candy. It looks like candy though. I must strategize. It's a lightsaber. Why would you give children lightsabers? Those aren't safe. Candy is safe though. This doesn't seem like a safe dosage of competitive spirit at all. I'm not seeing even a speck of cooperation between them.
재료를 조달하면서 체력도 키울 수 있으니 일석삼조인 격이죠.
I'm sorry you were never a child. No, I was born an 8-foot cyborg. This is how I emerged from the manufacturing line. Eh? Procuring the what now? Are you saying that the kids will be out collecting their own ingredients?
네, 그럼요.
I was born a man with a deep baritone voice. Just a smaller version of myself.
저기 보세요. 벌써 펭귄반 아이들은
I'm also French. Oh, you were born an opera singer. Ready, huh? My gaze followed Miss Yuri's and naturally caught a row of marching Sinnerlings, each with some kind of item in their tiny hands. Toys? Am I looking at a toy axe?
요즘엔 기술이 참 좋죠.
What kind of technology is this?
다치지도 않고 체험학습을 할 수 있게 저렇게 나와주고.
Oh, I get it now. So that's what they'll be using to hunt the ingredients. Yeah, no, I don't see anything wrong with that. As for those things approaching us from the distance, are they supposed to be the ingredients? They've got a bongi on their heads.
사고에서 서식하는 봉이벌레네요.
Bongi bugs from District 4.
구이와 튀김의 안성맞춤이죠.
Which would be, that would be D Corp. Interesting. Bongi bugs? I'm not sure if I like the specific juxtaposition of those two words. Wait, scratch that. Aren't bongi supposed to be... You forgot your consonants, Otis. As I stood there searching through my hazy memories in a daze, one of the tiny Sinnerlings marched up to me and stirred me from my trance. Otis. Hello. I don't know, something about her feels like she's just an adult who's inexplicably assumed the speech patterns of a toddler. It's very mature for her age.
네. 저희 펭귄 반 조원 넷. 체험학습 준비 끝입니다.
Otis looked up expectantly at me, in her hand a weapon, glowing in the full spectrum of the rainbow as it buzzed with all kinds of annoying noises. Oh, right. My job was to keep an eye on the Sinnerlings and ensure that today's hands-on classes end safely. Sounds good. Then, shall we?
네. 지도를 부탁드립니다.
Okay, we're just doing it. Let's go. Oh my god, the music. It's so catchy. That's brilliant. Let's have a look at them. Okay, so we have little Gregor. Look at little Greg. Look at little Greg. He's a perky penguin. He's got like a crayfish claw. Oh no, he's got like one of those extending arms with claws on the end. Claw grabber. Have to find. Yeah. Seems pretty standard. Am not buggy.
맛있겠다.
Okay, little Rodio is absolutely adorable. Look at that little bundle of joy. Something to eat. Don't eat them. I mean, I guess we are meant to be eating these things, but... He's got little Hulk hands! Wait, hold on.
맛있겠다. 부르셨나요?
예, 원장님.
That's just his voice! He just has Musso's voice! Everyone else has, like, the kidified voice. And that's just his voice! Oh. I get it now. I get what Downer Sandow was saying now. He was born with a deep baritone voice, and he's French. I see.
예, 원장님.
I understand now. That's very funny.
예, 원장님.
Okay, let's see if we can terminate these things.
위장 플러스.
Bonk. Oh, there's like little stars coming out. Gregor, no! Greglet, no! This is amazing.
맡겨주십시오. 예. 예. 원래 아니야.
Leaking marinade, I don't mind the sound of that. Go, little Sinnerlings. You got this. I believe in you.
작전 개시.
Greglet, no! Oh, this is that other song from the data mine? Oh, I didn't remember. That's pretty cool. explode into sparkles. Because this is the all ages version, guys. We can't have, like, blood and gore. That's very inappropriate for the children. Huh. We can get stuff other than meat from them?
그럼요. 봉인은 서식지 근처에 있는 다른 재료들을 저 아랫몸에 저장하는 습성이 있거든요.
I imagine in their development pipeline, there's actually a lot of stuff that they make that they plan to use it like way down the line. That's normal for game dev. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they already had assets for like the finale of Inferno ready. They just haven't like put them in the build yet. Like for instance, Fate Grand Order, another gacha game. It had a data mine for a unit in it that did not appear until like 10 years later at the end of it, like the second part of its main story. But that character had always been planned since the very beginning of the game. That, and also apparently that character was the icon for the game the entire time, but no one knew that. Yeah, it's so like, I wouldn't be surprised, especially with like narratively driven games, that they have stuff with. I mean, typically when you make stories like this, one of the first things you do is you figure out how it ends. When you're doing a live service game or you're making some kind of story, you should always plan out the ending. You can always put more things between the start and the end, but you always need to figure out where it's gonna end. So you always have that in your pocket. And you know what to prepare towards, you know? Then you can add as much stuff between that. You can add as much, like, substance into your sandwich, so to speak. But that's the thing, when you make a sandwich, it's like, you don't start making a sandwich and then realize you don't have a piece of bread left over to complete it. You always start with 2 pieces of bread. FGO did plan out the ending. They just added a lot before that. Like, you should always find out the 90% of weekly serialized manga. Even that, like, One Piece, for instance. One Piece, which has been going for, like, what, 26 years now? More than that? I'm pretty sure Oda, the writer of One Piece, has had the ending, like, figured out and, like, set in place since the very beginning. I believe, like, he's had the ending plan. I mean, he's already written down what the One Piece is. Like, that exists. If you didn't see that, like, he basically wrote down the truth about the One Piece and sent it to the bottom of the ocean. So now there's like a big old hunt to find where it is and to like claim it. Like the actual One Piece exists now, thanks to him. But yeah, like I'm full of the belief that he knows what he's doing and he knows what the ending is, because yeah, exactly. Make as much story and content as he wants, exactly. There was a time where Oda was kind of captive. He was a captive to the manga publishing process. You could see it in a lot of his earlier writing, where he had to make decisions based on what the publisher wanted, but eventually One Piece took off enough that he could do whatever the hell he wants now. But, yeah, like, back in the day, I mean, here's how much it's planned out, right? Like, well, there's no definitive proof that he's planned out so many things for like a 20-year spanning like career, right? But he's so effective at weaving in like plot points that remain relevant throughout the 1,000 plus chapters that the series has currently spanned for. Stuff that's been set up since the very beginning phases of the story and has been developed over the entire course of it and getting their payoffs just now, like in the current span of things. You can take a shot in the dark about what the treasure is. I would like to hear it from someone who hasn't engaged with it at all. That would be quite interesting. Because there's a chance that it'll be like, well, yeah, that's a plausible guess, because it's vague enough. Okay, yeah, it's a one-piece swimsuit. You got it. Well done. Pixel is a genius, ladies and gentlemen. He's cracked the code. It's just a one-piece swimsuit. A one-piece dress. What lower body? The limbs? I looked up toward the perky penguins, once again diving deep into my well of memories to see if these bonky things even had a lower body. Thank you for the 100 bits, Rosarius. It's been a while since I've had bits on here, that's crazy. Have I ever had bits on here? I must have had bits on here. I just heard that sound and I was just like, where have I heard that before? On-screen celebration? Whoa, look at that. Ain't that cool? Yeah, I gotta go tell Oda now he has to change the ending. My friend figured it out. Damn. Look, there's a little Gregor and little Pedro. That's great. And saw Gregor poking at a Bongi's carcass stripped of flesh. Yeah, he does. At a glance, it may have appeared as nothing more than an everyday childish curiosity, but there was a solemn look on the kid's face that gave me pause.
야, 그래. 그거 만지지 마. 지지야, 지지.
Chichi. Yucky. You're about to make food from that, you know?
그야. 봉이는 뽀동뽀동 맛있어.
Oh my god, look at that
보이는데요.
smug expression. She looks even more smug as a child. That's great. She has none of that, like, cynical weight on her shoulders. She's just free and joyful.
남은 쭉쭉이는 너무 벌레 같아요.
Bleh! Oh, because someone said bug. Someone said bug. Now Gregor's crying now because someone said bug. And so Gregor began bawling. Rodia, you're being mean. Apologize to Gregor now. Bugs and Gregor crying. I wasn't sure how these two things were related, but a voice in me urged me to demand that Rodia apologize to Gregor.
너 잘못 안
VA put their all into that cry.
알았어. 미안해, 미안. 예전에 너 집게팔 보고 벌레 같다고 한 것도 미안해.
Big meaty claws! Why did they have to write it like that was with intent that they wrote that. Damn Jamie boy. Stop saying buggy!
아니야.
Man, little Gregor would hate Buggy the Clown from One Piece.
아이씨, 왜 자꾸 울지? 배고픈가? 내가 먹을 거 줄까?
Why are you crying? Are you hungry? You want some food? To be honest, if I'm crying, the way to shut me up is just to give me some food. Then I'll just cry silently while I enjoy the food. How did we full circle to One Piece again? Yeah, I know, right? Do you really not understand why? As Roger was struggling to calm Gregor down, light, even footsteps approached me from behind. Yes, sir? Something about the way the low-level voice spoke struck me as oddly familiar, so I whipped around to see who it came from. Yeah, there's no way we're running this place with 2 teachers. This has to be the 3rd teacher who's managing one of the other classes. But I saw no one.
이쪽입니다.
The voice was low, in terms of height, that is. Oh, hey Mercer.
네. 요리의 준비가 다 되어 원장님을 부르러 왔습니다.
I can't get over it's just his voice. He just has these little Hulk hands, but he just sounds the same as our 180 centimeter tall baritone Frenchman. That's you got a pretty baritone voice for a kid. This kid doesn't even talk like a toddler.
칭찬 감사합니다. 펭귄 반 친구들은 제가 데리고 갈 테니 조리실의 보호자석에 착석하시어 저희를 감독해 주시길 부탁드립니다.
Autistic kids be like.
반장 오티스
I
수감생은
can't say that.
이미 자리에 있습니다.
Okay. Thanks. Flabbergasted, I stared at Marceau walking toward Rodio and Gregor on that steady, even pace, then made my way into the kitchen. The kitchen's a real mess, huh?
지저분하다뇨. 모두 있어야 할 자리에 있습니다, 원장님.
Is it? Something about this place feels oddly familiar, too. I guess this is how a place has always looked? So, what kind of dish are you preparing, class?
예, 저희는 프라이드 봉이를 준비했습니다.
A bongi fouet. Oh, so he's still getting used to words that are hard to pronounce. Hang on. Why'd he say that in past tense? Wait, but Roger and Gregor just got here, didn't they? Weren't they a part of your team too? I guess Gregor might be a bit too young to start cooking, but...
네, 원장님. 로자 수감생의 경우 요리 중 지속적으로 원재료의 손실을 일으키는 정황이 있어 의도적으로 배제했습니다.
Yeah, that makes sense.
뭐? 나를 뭘로 보고
She's still eating!
원장님, 매로 혼내줘요.
지금도 봉이 뒷다리 한 개가 손실되었습니다.
How many is that now?
원장님, 혼내주십시오.
I wonder if this joke about Marceau's early maturity is going to come back as relevant in L'Étranger. I wouldn't be surprised, but somehow I don't think that's going to be the case. That's it. Rodia, go sit in the corner there. It's the timeout chair for you.
왜요? 그렇지만 먹을 거가 생기면 빨리 집어와야 굶어죽지 않잖아요.
Oh, she's still got the trauma. Damn. Is that really something a child of her age should be saying? Just what kind of awful condition has she been living in? Yeah, never mind, she still has the trauma. Too bad. But I can't let it slide when I just saw you sneaking away with a drumstick. Off to the corner, now.
아까 과자도 나눠줬는데 착한 어린이 했는데. 원장님의 명령이다. 어서 가라. 이 펭귄만의 습지.
Otis might be going a bit overboard.
이렇게 싸우면서 성장하는 거겠죠?
I looked at Miss Yuri, but she only wore an innocent, kindly smile one might have when watching children play their silly games.
자, 그럼 메르스 어린이 이번 요리를 설명해 주겠어요?
네, 이번 오르 때 부르는
He's trying to say hors d'oeuvre. That's hors d'oeuvre. The explanation continued for a while, with a similar level incomprehensibility. Did he mean hors d'oeuvres? As I listened, I became increasingly suspicious whether these were the vocabulary or loquaciousness of a toddler. But once I saw a smugly satisfied Otis return from her arrest, after having properly restrained the perpetrator, Rodia, only to produce a crayon and a massive sketch pad from who knows where and begin a whole lecture on how this dish came to be, well, eventually I stopped thinking. This is just the kind of world I live in, I guess.
네, 잘 들었어요, 친구들. 그러면 맛을... 그런데 설명을 안 한 부분이 있네요, 메르스 어린이.
I fear for Yuri's life right now.
음식 꼭대기에 이건 뭔가요?
Miss Yuri pointed at an unfamiliar object standing upright atop the dish, almost like a birthday candle. Wait, isn't that what Gregor's been picking up earlier?
이렇게 하면 기억될 거야.
It's a lower limb of a bongi bug. Ooh. In the blink of an eye, Marceau's fist slammed down upon the delectable fried bongi and turned it into a shapeless mush, alongside the unfamiliar object. Marceau?
원장님, 이건 전부 설명드릴 수 있습니다. 그 랄소스 감생. 이 파괴적인 연출까지가 이번
Gastronomical.
연출이겠지.
I love when my kids put cockroach bits on top of my fried chicken. Hey, you know, it's extra protein.
자, 말해봐라. 이 음식의 이름은?
오늘의 메인
Le plat du jour.
메시드 프라이드 봉입니다.
Mashy fried bongi. It's the timeout chair for all of you too. Go sit. The first contestant's food was completely wasted. We hate to see wasted food. Phew-wee. I had walked out of the kitchen to get some fresh air and cool my head when someone tugged at my pants. I don't know. She's the oldest, she was responsible for the others, so she bears the brunt of their consequences. I looked down to find... Oh. Hello, Yisang.
네, 이상이요. 단테 원장님.
Alright. Still getting used to calling me by my title, huh?
이상, 어?
Nah, it's okay. What's up?
병아리 반도 떼어막습 준비를 마쳤소. 도와주시겠어요? 단테 원장님?
I can see the other Sinlings in the distance, all wearing yellow cheery chickies backpacks. Oh my god, look at them. Surprisingly, I kind of thought Sinclair would be the smallest, but Heathcliff is the smallest here. He's got a drumstick. Ain't that adorable?
원장님, 원장님, 히스클리프 가요, 히스클리프 가요. 야!
He's just a run.
육즙티요.
엉님, 반장엉님.
Oh no. Heath and Ishi are fighting again. Oh, but literally just what Sinclair said. They are ready, right?
이상은 없소. 단테 원장님.
Why has he got the I show speed expression? Why are you laughing? He's saying, why are you laughing, bro? It's not funny. I feel like my head's about to burst into flames. I mean, more so than usual, I guess. Oh, here we go. Oh my god, the gangster bongies. They've got fedoras. It's amazing. Bongi god.
불렀어. 야,
저 두반장 시켜주나요?
Heathcliff is so tiny. He's a heathlet. Or a cliffling. Who knows? Yusang's knife looks very sharp compared to like everything else. And I like how Ishmael just got a staff. Like, she didn't get she didn't get a mace and a shield. She got a freaking magical girl staff. Like what? I guess that's pretty cool. Ooh, struggling. That's not good. The kids will be fine. Yeah, just defend. Fine. Yeah, I hope we get these as skins. That'd be very fun. Boing, boing, boing. I wonder what happens if your characters die in this. This is for science.
관장님, 얘네들 좀 뭐래요?
I doubt they have death animations, but I really just want to see. Can I pull back the curtain a bit? Maybe. They have new combat passives. Let me check out.
두반장 시켜주나요?
They are immortal. Oh, okay. That saves us some time then. Gorge. Well, this doesn't work if they're immortal, because no allies are going to be defeated. So that doesn't work.
불렀어. 야,
That works. Information new 12. Oh my god, I don't even know how to pronounce that.
제가 반장이면 더 잘할 수 있어요.
Trying to lose to overclock because they can't die. I see. Well, Ishmael gets stuff up at least. I guess it doesn't matter then.
내가 하겠어.
They can just win right.
관장님, 얘네들 좀 뭐래요?
Give me your meats.
아, 19회 봉이 경호단이군요.
The bongy guards from District 10. Just what the hell are these things? Why do they explode into a bunch of what looks like casino chips?
오, 혹시 주워왔을까요?
네, 이만큼 주워왔어요.
Ishmael confidently unloaded a whole bag of chips on the table.
선생님, 저 잘했죠? 반장은 제 반의 반도 못 주웠대요.
면목 없어. 야,
Yeah, you can't have children using egos. Like, that's not how that works. They're far too young to be playing around with stuff like that.
아무래도
Aw, she wants to be the captain.
맞자, 맞자. 싱클레어, 빨리 맞다고 해.
He can't even get Gregor to 1 HP. That's very funny. He's literally the most cockroach out of them all. It's mine. Look at that little... Look at that little... I'm trying to be family friendly. Look at that little troublemaker running off like that. Little scoundrel.
야, 거기 안 사.
And before I could even make an attempt to reconcile them, Ishmael leaped up and chased after Heathcliff, knocking over various knickknacks in the chaos.
여전히 면목이 없소.
Yisang is very sad. Don't be, you're doing your best. Speaking of which, what's the point of collecting all these chips? They're not ingredients, are they?
모르셨군요. 이건 포장을 뜯으면
We unwrap them? Miss Yuri flipped the chip one way and the other, and upon finding purchase, pulled the wrapping apart, revealing a small thin coin of chocolate. Oh, the chocolate coins! I see, it all makes sense now.
우와, 대박! 엉님, 이거 알았다?
물론이요. 아니, 물론이야.
잘했어요, 병아리 반. 식구 봉이들의 십성을 잘 파악하고 있었네요. 그런데 요리할 사람이 둘밖에 남지 않았는데 우리 어린이들
Well, they're gonna make like... They're just gonna melt these down and make a chocolate or
여부가
something?
있겠소. 제게는 비장의
Ooh,
레시피가
Yisang
있으니.
got a super top secret recipe. Super top secret recipe?
아우야, 우선 봉이를.
Then,
자, 되었소.
Dunzo. This is...
봉이를 잘 나누어 물속에 넣고 당근과 감자, 대파와 마늘을 함께 넣고
Gronions?
마무리로 카지노 칩을 쌓아올려 만든
Okay.
봉이 한 마리예요.
Whole bongi shoe. I thought I glimpsed the sorrowful indignation of a bongi underneath the viscously boiling, bubbling surface of melted chocolate. Are you sure this is edible?
이상해요?
Oh no, is it unideal? At my blunt assessment, Yisang's eyes began to tremble as though he were about to start tearing up. No, it's... I mean...
너무 잘 만들었어요, 이상 어린이.
정말이요?
Dante's not a very good teacher.
그럼요. 끈덕지고 농후한 이 국물. 그리고 완벽하게 익은 이 재료들을 보세요.
Yuri's doing all the heavy lifting here. Good on her.
어린이 친구 둘이서 만들기에는 쉽지 않았을 텐데 참 잘했어요.
이상적이구려.
Miss Yuri quietly walked up next to me as I watched the two children cheerfully celebrate their culinary success.
선생님, 아이들이 협력해서 성공했는데 맛이 그렇게 중요하진 않을 거예요. 저는 그저 아이들이 다치지 않고 잘 해냈다는데 기쁠 뿐이랍니다.
Wow, I hadn't thought about it like that. I've still got a lot to learn.
물론 초콜릿이 잔뜩 스며든 봉이는 당연히 맛있겠지만요.
Oh, okay.
그런 말도 있죠. 초콜릿만 있다면 신발도 맛있게 먹을 수 있다.
I somehow don't think Yuri is correct here, but we'll go along with it. I've heard that one, but pretty sure it was something about deep frying. Well, no point in arguing about quotes and attributions, I only remember vaguely. It's a bit too late to question the way things are in this institution. In any case, Miss Yuri will finally get the chance to taste... Oh god. I sense disaster, hastily encroaching. Yuri's a freak, I'm glad she's here. Same. Just then, the sound of hurried footsteps came rushing in from the distance, with Heathcliff bursting into the cafeteria from the opposite hallway. Trailing behind him was a seething Ishmael, her yells ringing out in anger. Without warning, a slipper shot out of the darkness, aimed at Heathcliff, who was still on the run. And the said slipper happened to land... Uh-oh. Sinclair, no. Right on the cheery chickie's whole bongy shoe.
원장님.
Tears welled up in Yisang's eyes, threatening to spill over.
이건 이상하단소.
Yeah, that's pretty great. I do like that Pablo's just there.
이뚜마해. 아무리 그래도 이건 아니야. 엉님이랑 내가 얼마나 열심히.
Sinclair's getting angry.
혼내주시오.
I let my gaze wander from one mess to the next. Bits of food were strewn all over the place, with Yisang on the verge of bursting into tears. Stomping his feet, Sinclair advanced toward an extremely flustered Ishmael, while Heathcliff, smirking and giggling, was peeking in from behind the door. And there at the end of my line of sight stood Miss Yuri, who somehow still managed to keep a sweet and pleasant smile, though the ominous vein twitching on her forehead was somewhat worrying. There was only one thing left to be said. Time out, chair! After some time. Do you still want to continue this cooking contest? The other casters are practically finished. And I don't mean that in a good way. At this point, honestly, you'd win even if you served raw, unseasoned chicken just like that.
그런 말씀을 원장님이 하시는 건 부적절하다고.
Oh, little Faust! Oh, she's so adorable! Look at her! Little Faust! A Faustlet, if you will. Paus. Little Paus. She looks very soft, like a marshmallow.
아동들의 핵심 역량 한 명. 아이들이
Body now matches her intellect. Oi, don't bully Paus. What do you think? What do you think the Gazelle Shaft thinks about Paus? Sorry, but why are you suddenly changing the way you talk?
파우스트가 생각하는 단어가 너무 고차원적이라 다른 사람이랑 대화가 어려워진다는 걸 깨달았거든요.
Well, I like to think I can still get what you're saying, so just be your usual self.
안 돼요. 파우스트는 코끼리 반 반장인걸요.
The Elephantes.
반장은 반의 모든 구성원, 애들이 정보의 습득에 방해 요소 없이 경험학습에 기반한 교육을 문제없이
I like how she's trying her best to not sound like super, intellectual right now. You mean you want to use simpler words so other kids can have an easier time understanding you?
요약하면 맞아요.
Right. Glad to know Early Elephant's class captain is so mature and dependable. She like that. Faust wasn't one to show her feelings openly, but I could sense a subtle hint of satisfaction on her face. That was good enough for me.
미안해. 카론, 늦었지.
Oh, there you are. Hello, Caron. Hello, Miss Caron. Miss Caron is in charge of 2 classes, on top of the children's pickups and drop-offs. So I don't get to see her most days. Are the Terra T-Rexes not joining today's class?
피라노반 원의 위탁 수업.
The Terra T-Rexes? Wait, who are those?
지금도 데려다주고 오는 길.
She drives the school bus. Of course she does, she's the driver. It says right there. Always got a lot on your plate, I see. Which Cinnalings were in Terra T-Rexes again? I sure hope they don't trip up and hurt themselves out there.
걱정 필요 없어. 원장 공룡 짱짱세.
Oh, you're right. Dinosaurs are really strong. I was still in the middle of a conversation with Miss Caron when I saw a Cinnaling slowly making her way back, lazily swinging her elephant-shaped bag.
어이 반장. 말, 대, 해. 11구 것들이 정신 놓고 몰려온다. 좋아요.
Hold on, I need to do something. She's so cute. I had to take a screenshot.
우와, 진짜 신기하다. 반장.
좋아요.
말씀하신 대로면 뽕이 요원들은
좋아요.
자기들이 지키는 곳에서 한 발자국도 안 움직인댔는데.
Little Honglu's cute too. Little Honglu's hat reminds me of Iku from Toho Project. It's like an identical hat, I think.
하지만 파우스트는 전부 알고 있어요.
Paus knows all.
봉이 요원들이
Of course you do, Little
우리랑
Paus.
기전을.
Little Paus knows everything.
기전이 뭐냐 반장.
줄임말은 아닌 것 같아. 묘슈.
유일한 방법을. 처음부터 알 듯하게 말해 반장.
And what's that?
그건 금기 아니
Break a taboo? Huh?
나쁜 짓을 해서 약속을 어기면 돼요.
Ah, you mean break a taboo. But are taboos even meant to be broken in the first place?
멍이 아니라면.
Unless you're a stupid idiot, I guess.
슈, 원장님께 반말은 나빠요. 그렇겠죠?
Don't mind me, I'm fine. Pretty sure this is the first time she's referred to me by my actual title. Anyway. So how do you think we should break a taboo?
와요, 원장님.
Faust clenched her sponge sword a little tighter, her gaze pinned to a spot. Naturally, my eyes followed hers. Huh? And through the billowing haze of dust rising into the air... Oh, I think I get it now. Oh no! Oh god! What is Child Don gonna be like? She's got a giant, like, candy lance. I saw Don Quixote sprinting towards us with her... Oh, a balloon lance, sorry. Her balloon lance held up high. With something that looked like a tattered rag flapping from the tip of the spear.
이들의 서식 아니 사는 곳에 천막을 찢는 나쁜 일.
Oh.
교태라면 할 줄 알았어요.
So we destroyed a bongy habitat. She destroyed property? Oh my god, she's so cute. Look at her! Who's an adorable little property destroyer? Yes, you are. Good grief. Clara going to obliterate a child. No. I pressed a hand to my forehead as I felt all sense of reason leaving me, but it did nothing to keep the coming chaos from crashing in. Oh my god. Bongi security. The security's here.
듣고 있어요.
Sponge sword. Oh, look at that.
정리, 정리.
Justice. Justice. Justice.
뭐? 에요.
듣고 있어요.
And Honglu just has a stick. Which I guess makes sense, but still, that's probably the deadliest weapon out of them all, because that's just a quarterstaff. But a quarterstaff can be a lethal weapon in the right hands. That's pretty funny. And Don has a balloon, in comparison. Oh, I guess Ryoshu just has her sword.
에요.
She just straight up has her sword. This child has a sharp object. No good can come from this. This is a different sword. I guess it is smaller. Evidently.
무게 중심을 계산해야겠어요.
I can't get over the wow noises when they clash.
파우스트가 나서죠.
Oh my god, that's a lot of damage for a little toddler. Well done, Ryoshu. Oh my god, Don.
몸이
careful, Don.
가벼워지는 느낌으로. 제
Nice.
취향은 아니에요.
Little Ryoshu is kind of tearing them up. It's probably her passive which gives her like the damage up, going crazy. Don got a kill! Yay!
뜻대로 봉이 요원들은 전부 해치웠어요.
So I see. What?
아, 원장님. 저건 반장이 잘했다고 칭찬해달라는 눈빛 같네요.
Alright. Excellent job, Faust. You did good.
네. 파우스트는 항상 우수해요.
Yes, you are. You are indeed always excellent. And the rest of you too.
감사합니다, 원장님. 오늘 체험학습에서 배운 건 집에 돌아가서
It still just looks like a straight up sword though, so.
요슈. 감. 합. 줄이지 말고요. 감자. 갑니다.
At least she listens to the class captain. And you two, Donkey. Wait a minute. Where is she? Absolutely adorable. Oh my god, they hit it out the park with Don. Still unable to keep her excitement in check, Don Quixote was sprinting in circles around the field.
아, 돈키호테. 흙바닥에 바로 앉으면 더러워. 자, 여기 내가 비단 보자기를 펼쳐줄 테니까 이런 피도 입가에 이렇게 묻히고.
Oh! Don Quixote landed a sudden slap on Honglu's arm.
어라?
앱은 건드리지 말도록.
Oh! Oh no, it's Sancho.
오래간만에 만찬이니.
Who let her have blood? What the heck was that? Could it be that Don Quixote is just pretending to be a child?
저리 두세요, 원장님. 아이들은 원래 뛰놀면서 크는 거니까요.
Wait. So wait, they're all kids, but even though Don Quixote is just a kid, like the rest, the implication that it's just Sancho, but now she's just acting like a kid. It's just the same Sancho. She's just changed the act. Don and Merceau are just adults.
밥 먹을 땐 걔도 안 건드린다.
Well, at least Don is putting the effort in to act like a kid. Marceau is just Marceau. There you are, Miss Yuri. Miss Charon. Shouldn't you be at the cafeteria?
여러분들이 너무 늦게 오셔서 제가 직접 나와보았어요. 앞선 두 반은 아쉽게도 음식을 맛보지 못했지만 여러분들의 음식이라도 맛볼 수 있다면 저는 기쁠 거예요. 자, 파우스터리니? 오늘 준비한 요리는 뭘까요? 파우스트?
없어요.
Oh.
파우스트는 봉의원들이 갖고 다니는 방출식 3형 모델
Of course.
진화봉이 갖고 싶었어요.
She wasn't caring about the food competition. She just wanted something particular.
전부 분해해서 모으면 새로운 장난감을 만들 수 있거든요. 많이 모았으니 성공이에요.
그게 무슨...
파우스트는 인간은 피르치의 영향만 제공되면 생명 유지에 문제가 없어요. 요리와 같은 행동을 생산자가 아닌 소비자가 굳이 수행하는 것은 비효율이라고
Paus, this is not
생각하는데
something a child should be
왜 이런
lecturing the teachers
체험
on.
학습을 해야 하나요?
선생님이 말이 빨라서 잘 이해가 되지 않는데 쉽게 말해볼까?
아, 네. 요리에 관심이 없어요. 기어코 그 말을 했어.
Why is Charon shivering? Uh-oh. What's about to happen? Miss Charon?
카론 선생님, 저런 말 안 가르쳐. 책임 아니야. 도망.
She's running. Oh god. Oh. Is Yuri about to distort?
파우스트는 에너지 젤리가 더 효율적이라고
Uh-oh.
생각해요.
Oh no. The look on Miss Yuri's face. It's getting darker. What about the others? Ryoshu? Honglu?
밥 먹는 시간도 단축하는 게 낫지. 해요.
집에서 해주는 음식이 더 좋아요.
Well, yeah, you're a rich kid. You had really good cooking. Of course she doesn't care. Drop it, Don. You've already exposed yourself. Don, stop being annoying. I already know it's an act. Just
그래요.
this little kid just being like,
저는 아이들이 식사를 통해 즐겁고 건강하게 자라는
she's so tiny. Yeah. Oh, you should have seen them all, Scott. They're all so small and adorable.
눈병이 나서 컨디션도 몹시 안 좋은데 두 반을 담임을 하면서 틈틈이 야근으로 짠 이 체험학습을 그저 아이들만을 위해서. 하지만 결국 이런 취급이군요.
They're kids, remember? Kids are just like this. Miss Yuri.
야근하고 싶지 않았어요.
Uh-oh. Miss Yuri's body is turning.
그 누구도 야근을 하고 싶어 하진 않았어요.
Calm down, Miss Yuri. Let's not make it sound as something terrible's gonna happen.
그러면 전 도대체 어쩌라는 거예요? 영양사가 된 게 죄예요? 아니, 아무도 음식을 소중히 하지 않는다면
I will agree with her wasting food is a cardinal sin. Don Quixote. Justice? Yes. Justice. right now. I said drop the act. Go get the kids sitting in the timeout chairs. Very well. Whoa! Whoa, whoa. Hurry up! Oh, she turned into a bongi! Oh my god! Oh no! The bongest. What is the leaking marinade, actually? I should look at that. Ooh, we're getting everyone in. Okay. Wait. Skill. Gain 1 leaking marinade. Gain 1 haste next turn for every 2 stack. Oh, they get faster. Oh, that's not good. Damn. Poultry apocalypse? Oh god. Sounds terrifying. Oh, that makes sense. I do remember that event and what you get from it, but I didn't remember, like, the specifics of, like, the context. Because Tango Marinade is just a really good gift to get in Mirror Dungeon. To be honest, a lot of the gifts you get from the Hell's Chicken floor are really good. Depending on what you're running. That's so many things for the board. Oh my god. This is the first time we've had every single, like, sinner on the map, I think, right? Unless we had... I can't remember we had that for last April Fools. We might have. Okay, last year did have it too. Okay. I hope in the main story, eventually, we do get the ability to field every single sinner as well. I just think that'd be really cool. It would make retreat mechanics, like, invalid, because they just wouldn't work, but... You know. There's already some content where retreat mechanics don't work anyway, so... And there's not... I don't really think there's IDs where retreat mechanics are, like, a massive deal. It's just, like, part of their kit. You don't need them to make them good, so to speak. Maybe with Durante, like Malkuth. Yeah, maybe, actually. Oh, the Deviat? Oh, yeah, true. But, I mean, in that case, you just wouldn't use the Deviat association, then. How's this for a class activity, huh? What in the world? Are they about to... They're doing a dance number. They're doing a frickin' dance number. What just happened? Oh god, my window just went completely insane. Hold on. Wait. Okay, we're back to normal. Oh, we just tangoed with the chicken apparently. Am I in?
이 양반 어째 주기적으로 버스에서 악몽을 꾸고 그러네.
Nightmare? So it was all a dream. If you lose via overclock, the dance cutscene is skipped and you get a defeat screen instead. Oh, okay, that's a pretty minor difference. Huh. Figures. As the buzzing in my head gradually settled, the sound of the bus engine came into focus. I guess what must have I guess what just happened must have been a dream, nothing more. Thanks, Gregor. You saying it was a nightmare snapped me out of it.
아차, 그래. 아니 고맙다면 저거 좀.
When Gregor pointed, the sinners were arguing loudly over something.
에휴, 또 회식 장소 가지고 저러고 싸우고 있어. 오랜만에 하는 회식이니까 최대한 맛있어야 한다면서.
Dream or reality, some things never change. It's almost amazing how they keep getting into the same argument. I don't even get to eat anything.
관리자 양반이라면 금방 조용하게 만들 현명한 방법 있지?
Wise way? Did I ever have a wise way to quiet them down? Well. To the timeout chair, everyone! Oh, I'm probably still half asleep. Sorry, that came out weird. What I mean to say is, I was awkwardly scratching the back of my head when I noticed that somehow the sinners had all gone quiet. Huh? Slowly, one by one, they clenched their mouths shut and took their seats. As if they were children who were anticipating one heck of a scolding. What's going on, guys?
다들 조용히 하세요. 생각 의자에서 시끄럽게 굴면 티라노반이 오니까요.
Terror T-Rexes? Hang on. Why do they recognize that name?
무서워. 티라노반은 나쁜 아이들을 한 입에 잡아먹는
It's still going!
매번 원회로 나가는 이유가 사실 나쁜 아이들을 벌주기 위해서라는 소문이.
What are they on about? We're on Mephistopheles. Aha. There are 2 seats empty. Oh!
원장님.
There's a little Virgilius! He's in a little T-Rex outfit! What?
친구들이 또 떠들고 있지 않습니까?
How is he able to speak with that same, like, raspy, like... He's able to speak with that same, like, raspy enunciation while also sounding like a kid. How is that possible?
티라노반 반장, 붉은 수각류. 대체 언제쯤에야 제게 어부받을.
He was born like that. At least, but, I mean, at least in Virgilius's case, he sounds like more like a kid. Marceau just sounded like Marceau. I had a neighbor who had a lot of vocal frying in her teens. Oh, fair enough. What on earth are you saying? Stay back!
해주시는 겁니까?
Oh my god. That's horrifying. Dear God. No! Is this my room? Then, was that just now also a dream? So I had 2 dreams in a row, huh? That was such a weird-ass dream. No, it's still too early to let my guard down. I could still be trapped in a dream world. Right, I should try pinching my cheek just to make sure. Dang it, I forgot! I got a clock for a head. Fine, then the thigh, and one on the arm too.
한테 노크 없이 죄송합니다만 급하게 논의하고 싶은 게 갑작스러운 자학 충동이 일어났나요? 이런 건 보고된 적 없습니다만
She looks genuinely concerned. She's like, oh no, Dante, have you... It's like, we have never observed a self-harming phenomenon with you before. Are you okay? Well, she wouldn't go like that. She'd be like, this is a worrying development. I'll need to look into this. No, Faust. Wait, hear me out first.
빠르게 진찰이 필요할 수도 있겠군요. 우선
Faust, please, listen. It took a good long while to try and explain to Faust the ridiculous situation I found myself in, but in the end, I managed to clear things up. And thankfully, this part wasn't a dream. Just another anecdote to be told about a certain day on the bus. Man. They keep stepping it up with these April Fool's like events. That was funny. That was really fun. Yo, look at what we got. Receive 401 free lunacy. Let's just keep that. I won't pop that. We'll just keep that. Yeah, that was the April Fool's event. That was a lot of fun. We got to see the child versions of all the sinners, and they were all really cute and really fun to just like play around with. I really shouldn't say it like that, huh? It was really fun. It was really fun to play with the children on April Fools. 4 out of 1. It's referring, yeah, 401 lunacy. It's referring to the date, the 1st of April. That's what we're getting at. Yeah, April 1st. But yeah, yeah, fun stuff. I think my favorite Sinnerlings, Dawn's definitely up there. Dawn was just absolutely adorable. Even if she was just acting. Dawn and Faust were the cutest. I think Marceau was the funniest, though. That one got me. When it's just him. Oh, same here down at Sandel. Like, in my country, we put the day first and then the month. But obviously, in terms of like, you know, the like dev team for Limbus Company, and I think America and like most of the world, they put the month first and then the date. But here we put the day first, so it makes less sense to us, but it makes more sense in the other format. But yeah, that's gonna be all for today's stream. It was just gonna be a short one because I was just gonna do the April Fool's event. I could do a mirror dungeon or something, but I'm not really feeling a mirror dungeon right now, so please forgive me on that front. I've also already done this week's mirror dungeon like weekly bonus, so don't need to do that. I use that format pixel for files, so when I'm working, I'll put that date format on the start of the file to make it easier to find. So like the year, the month, and then the day, because you know that does make organization easier. But in terms of just reading it and stuff, like, I will just use the default British format, which is day first. Like, if I'm writing it on, like, if I'm writing a date to, like, remind me of something, I'm not gonna put 2026 month then day. I'm just gonna put, like, oh, 14th of April, I have a dentist appointment. Or, like, 1404, dentist appointment. Easy. Because then it's always relative to, like, the year I'm in. I wouldn't write something down like that if it wasn't relative to my current year, so... oh yes, I have a dentist appointment next year in April. Yeah, that's all we're going to be doing for tonight. It was... I didn't think it was going to be... It actually went on for a bit longer than I thought. But, yeah, that's fun. I think I'm looking forward to see what they do for April Fools next year. I know they did skip April Fools 1 year. I forgot if it was last year or the year before. It must have been last year, right? No. I don't remember. 2024. Alright, so a couple of years ago. Yeah, they did skip one because it coincided with the release of a Kanto. And they were just like, we're not going to do the April Fools this year because we're trying to, you know, get this content out. So that was understandable. I hope we do get one next year. We should get one next year. I think the release schedule wouldn't overlap too much, but we'll see. I guess it depends if they run out of jokes or not as well. But I think they still got some they can play around with. I would love to see, like... I mean, to be fair, they could do mini collabs for the April Fools. Next year we get the old folks home. Oh my god, that would be very funny. We get the old folks home. Like, we get the, like, elderly versions of all the sinners. And the gimmick ones are... Dawn is just the same. Like, Dawn is completely unchanged. She's just normal. Otis is dead. That's mean. Imagine they exclude Otis because she's just dead. She's too old. I don't know why that's made me crack up so much. I just imagining they draw a sprite where it's just her gravestone. And they're just like, man, I wish Otis was here. Oh, even better, if you do the battles, Otis is just a gravestone. She just sits there and does nothing because she's dead. That'd be so fucking funny. Kim Ji-hoon, if you're watching this, please, if you do the opposite side of the equation for next year's April Fools, please consider this idea. It's incredible. It's so incredible that me laughing has just given me a headache. I was laughing really hard at that. I think that would just be the peak of humor. We just have normal Dom, and then we have Otis, who's just a gravestone. Or an urn full of ashes, I don't know. That would also be funny. Or maybe she could be like that shriveled up thing from SpongeBob in the wheelchair. Like a raisin. Or like the... What are they selling? What are they selling? Ah, oh, lunacy. Sweet, sweet lunacy. I always hated it! They say that converting lunacy into encephalon will help you live forever. Yeah, I just did that. I do need to go through and update my sounds at some point. But today's probably not that day. Because I actually need to have an idea of what I'm going to change them to. Maybe I'll do a vote to see what sounds people do and do want. Sounds that people want to keep and sounds that people wouldn't mind being taken off because I don't have, like, infinite slots for sounds. Take Pal saying Choayo. I do want that. Maybe I will get that, or maybe I'll get the Choayo of the original Speaky from Trickle. Choayo. I want Nekowak to come back. Isn't Nekowak in? Wait, what? We should have a Nekowak redeem. Hold on. Yeah, we got this.
Pretty boy.
The cat noises are good. Oh, hi, Vin. I can put more Nekowak then, though. Like, I can bring back a Nekowak voice. But there's some that just don't get used, so I might change those ones. Oh, that one! You're talking about that one. Okay. I took that one off because it stopped working. And I couldn't remember how I got it set up in the first place. So that's why that one's gone. I can look into getting it set up again, though. Get the classic Burunya. Yeah, I can do that.
Pretty boy.
I can definitely do that. But yeah. I think I might have, like, a bunch of... Thank you. Thank you for the text-to-speech redeem. Burunya. Hello, everyone. How are you? Fine, thank you. There's a lot of updates I still need to do to the channel. Like, for instance, I still need to, as you can see there, we're still on MX coins, even though MX is basically retired now. He is now just a digital assistant.
Every9. How are you? Fine, thank you.
That actually sounded pretty good. Fine, thank you. But, I do need to update the MX coins to something else. I need to, like, make a icon for that. I need to make a lot of icons, actually. I need to make stuff for the server, like, we need a new server icon. We need more emotes. We do have the Emote Labs emotes, courtesy of Vendarka. Still very much appreciate those. We have, like, banners and profile pictures, thanks again to Ven and Scarlet for those. But, once I have more money again, things will start appearing again. Can we turn your round glasses lens into coins? Do you mean, like, figuratively? I mean, we could do that. I hope not literally, because I've only got one pair of these. So we'd have 2 coins. Which isn't a lot. Then we're just gonna have 2 coins, and then I'll be without glasses, like... I will be like this. And I don't think this is as cool. I feel very exposed like this. You know? The glasses are part of my identity. It's like you scalped me or something. Yeah, put them back on. Oh, okay! I see how it is. You think my eyes look terrible, huh? You think the bags under my eyes look atrocious? And that I don't put makeup on? You can see my crow's feet? I see how it is, okay. The glasses are coming back on. God. Tough crowd. Ah. Put that away. The glasses make your eye bags look like hella slaying eyeshadow. I guess that's cool. I'm just tired. Too eroy. Oh.
Pretty boy.
I'm not pretty. I'm cool and sleek. Let's just, Sun Sun? Ah, shut up. Why don't we just, Oh god, too big. That. Ah! Ah, screw it. My point is proven. You've proven nothing, okay? So, Urasai! Eh.
Pretty boy.
Urasai, oh. Yeah, I didn't have anything else planned for tonight. I honestly thought this was only gonna last an hour, but we got like a good hour, 40 minutes in, which is not too bad.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yes, it is. Wait, I have a suggestion. Oh god, what's your suggestion then? Let's hear it. What you got for me? Please go check the Annie List April Fool's update because everything is horses. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get my big old head in the corner for this. Let's see what's happening. Hold on. Let me just open this up. Oh, that's too big. Wow, okay. Hold on. Oh, trending. Let's have a look at trending. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Okay, I see some of them have been updated, but not all of them. I think Jujutsu Kaisen is normal. Wait. Okay. Is that Special Week in Freyren? Like, what? Wait, hold on. That's so lazy. What? Where are they all like that? Ramune bottle. Oh. Did they just Photoshop Umas into everything? Oh my god, the Fate Strange fake one. That one actually looks pretty funny. It's just TM Opera. And is that Narita Top Road? They even did the color grading and everything. That's quite funny. Did they update Seihantai? It doesn't look like they did. One of my favorite shows, by the way, Seihantai. Oh my god, One Piece is just My Little Pony. What the fuck? This is awful. This is actually terrible. Wait. Okay, that one is brilliant. It's just a horse. What's your favorite character from Freyren? Oh, I really like the horse. I know it's just a horse, but I like the horse a lot. Oh, the second season of Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh no, that looks fucking awful. Oh my lord. Domain expansion. Apocalypse. That's quite funny. The third season of Freyren just had... Wait, there's a third season of Freyren? Oh, it's an upcoming one. It just has Fuji Kiseki on it, like... Wait, the first season of Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh my god. Is that Gold Ship as, Gojo? It's incredibly fitting, actually. That's just Silent Suzuka on that one. Wait, this is getting a second season? Oh shit. I forgot this is getting a second season. Oh my lord. Oh, that's fun. It's this year as well. That's crazy. I feel like we've been seeing more animes that release the second season like really soon after the first one. I didn't clock in that was... This is Jobless Reincarnation, but it's Symboli Rudolph on the cover. Why? This just looks like... It looks like the cover for a series about Symboli Rudolph. Which I'm surprised we don't have or something. Steel Ball Run, they just took away the people and left the horses. Wait, where is Steel Ball Run? Or is it not on here? Oh, no, I see it. Yeah, I see. They just left the horses. That's really funny. Chain horse, man? Wait, this might be the best one. Thank you, Chain Horseman. Wait, what? Because you're a man with a chain horse. Oh right. So low effort. They didn't even get rid of the transparency squares. My arms are just elongated horse snoots. Oh, that's brilliant. That's really good. Oh my god, they did Apothecary Diaries. Oh my lord. Jinshi is just a horse. AI could never. AI would never be able to accomplish this level of visual humor. It must be said. Like, never. Never. Because AI tries too hard, you know? Darwin Jihen? Oh my god. Wait. That's Kitahara from Cinderella Grey. And a horse. I don't know which specific horse this is. Why is Vodka here? Why is Vodka just on there? It's kind of sending me. Oh, fucking Evangelion. I feel like this would have been more appropriate if, I mean, the characters are all appropriate, I think. Stakeholder as the absentee father. Yeah, absolutely. I think the joke would have gone deeper if the character... These are all fitting for the characters, but I think if you made them the Stakegold family, it would have been even funnier. Getting the robot fenomeno. They do Ray Zero. No, they didn't. We'll look at a few more and then I'll probably end the stream for tonight. Thank you, Ven. This was I would definitely not have keyed in on this had you not mentioned it. Chainsaw Man Rezaark. Sorry, Chain Horseman Rezaark. An absolute treat. I like how Goldship is the only, like, Uma on there. The rest are just horses. Death Note. The upside down Oguri. It's just her, but upside down. That's really funny. Absolutely. Everyone should just go onto AniList right now and check it out. Oh, Shiba Yugi. That's just the made version of a Guri cap on the cover. Okay. They just completely replaced her. Surprised I didn't hit Konosuba. Ray Zero! That's not even the cover, that's a screenshot! That's a screenshot of Patrash as a horse. Ah! Ray, real quick, go check Spirited Away. Oh no. Hold on. I'll make this the last one. Oh my god. This is just the horse. It's a very handsome horse. It's him. It's just him. It's just him. Oh my god. Yeah, seeing this and then this helped the joke because I don't think I would have recognized him first. So I was like, oh, I get it. Being kidnapped by a horse sounds like a horrifying thing. Imagine if horses had the emotional intelligence to kidnap people. Like, one day, you're just taking your horse out for a ride, you're just, you know, trotting along, and suddenly the horse just bolts. Like, no matter what you do, it just keeps running. Like, what do you do in that situation? Like, are you gonna jump off the horse and, like, potentially get a grievous injury? I guess that would be, like, the best case scenario, huh? Yeah, like, risk a grievous injury or just risk going wherever the horse is going to take you. It's very spooky. Imagine if horses could do that. But yes, we'll leave things there for tonight, guys. Thank you everyone for stopping by tonight. I might have more streams planned this week. I will probably be looking at Thursday and Saturday for streams. Because there's a few games I actually want to play at some point. Like... I don't know yet, but there's a couple of like really like nice and chill games that I just want to like try out and play on stream. Like Creature Kitchen, for instance, which sounds very funny. Well, not funny, but like fun. And there was another one, I forgot what it was though. Yeah, I don't remember. It was something I... Oh, Beyond the Doors. I was meant to stream that a while ago. It's like Voice of the Void, but set in a hotel. So that was another one I was going to look at. But, yeah, maybe we'll look at them this week, or maybe we'll end up doing something else. Maybe one of them will just be a chat stream. I don't know yet. But yeah, no, that is going to be everything, folks. I still don't have, like, a proper end screen ready yet, so we're just going to close things off. Actually, is anyone... Do I have the social energy to raid someone? Oh, I do have a friend streaming. Arumia is streaming Limbus Company. Well, that seems perfect. Let's go raid them. How do I raid again? I've forgotten how I do a raid. What the hell? What's... okay. It is raid channel. I don't want to get the channel name wrong, so we'll just do it through the interface here. Wait, why are they not searching up on here? There they are. Okay. Well, I've got the thing up now, so... Let's, wait. If I click Start Raid, is it just gonna do it? Or is there going to be a wind-up? Whoa, what the hell? Oh my god, Scarlet, thank you for the gifted sub. Wow. Thank you very much. Is this gonna end? Why is this continuing to play? I need to adjust that, I think. Permanent music? Yeah, I'm... Oh, okay, it stopped. I like how the moment you said permanent, it just stopped. Alright, let's see if this works. Alrighty. Bye-bye, everyone. Let's go right about now.
예상한 것보다 피해가 커지는데.
개체들의 체력이 많이 깎여 나갔어. 괴로워하는 게 느껴지지 않아? 이 기세로 계속 나아가보자.
Thanks for the raid, Moravsky VT. Hello, raiders. Welcome to the stream.